We are really excited to start. Obviously, it's the first home game in EuroCup. We want to really compete in this competition. The goal is pretty clear. We want to try to get the playoff. Obviously, the group is pretty competitive. It's a tough group, but we want to really work hard and dream big to try to compete every game and overcome the group to go to playoff.
What could you say about the opponent, Istanbul Bahcesehir?
I mean, it's a very good team. I coached the two of them, of their players, Massimo and Diaz. They are a very, very well coached team. They have talent, experienced players, so will be tough. Every time is the first game is try to, let's say, get into the competition. We respect everybody, but like I always say and already said, we want to focus on us. We want to obviously keep working even through the games to get better into the journey day by day.
In preparation and season start, opponents, we can say they are not that strong, and can it be said that it's the first real test for the team?
Yeah, obviously, the preparation was quite good. Obviously, the level of the opponent was not like will be Bahcesehir, but we are practicing really, really hard. We are practicing the game at the game speed, the game rhythm. So obviously, will be tough, but I think we're ready.
Your group is pretty strong. Is there any team which you are scared the most?
I mean, we don't scare nobody. I mean, we respect everybody. We don't scare nobody. We are BC Wolves. We know that we have obviously strengths and weaknesses like everybody. But we will get prepared to try to beat everybody, just because crazy things already happened in this competition. So we want to try to focus on ourselves and play really hard every game.
Coach, we saw on Instagram how you're explaining to the team that you have to be starving dogs. What other things that you understand in Lithuania after this month or so about the team, about the rivalries going on?
Okay. I understand that the winter is coming. Everybody tell me that. I mean, I understand that we have to gain the respect of everybody, and I think that we gain respect if we respect the game, if we work hard, if we play with the heart, we give everything we got. So, I remember one of your first questions when I arrived here in order of joining a team that is a kind of hated. To be honest, we don't care. I mean, we care about what we can do. We want to, once again, respect everybody, but we want to do our job daily and we want to win the day.
What was the biggest challenge in the preparation?
I mean, we had a bit problem due to the injuries. We had a bit of slowing the process because the chemistry wasn't what will be. We're having Trishan Turman out, having Kulbok out, having Jeff Taylor out. So we are still trying to find the best combination, even rotating the players or something, but this is something that can happen and many teams can face. From today we have even another player that joined and the team, Justinas, is officially with us. We will help us a lot, very, very much, because the quality of the practice, even if we don't have a lot of practices during the season, but it's important how we get prepared and we are finding our way. That's, I think, the best sentences I can say. There is not a recipe. We want to find our way to try to achieve our goals.
You talked about Kulboka 2 days ago. Maybe there are some news about him, about this.
He's still working. Obviously, it's not something that can change in 1 or 2 days. But we are waiting for him. He's working really hard because he wants strongly to come back and join the team. So we wish he will be ready as soon as possible.
Does this Wolves team already has a style at the face?
But, I mean, I think that the imprinting is quite clear. We want to try to be aggressive offense and defense. We want to try to attack in the first seconds of the possession, but then we want to, like we used to say, can be nothing or everything. We want to play the right way. That means, execution, the level of the screens, sharing the ball. But mostly, I never saw in my life a team at any competition that want to compete if it doesn't play defense. So we have to play our defense.
What is your ambitions going into EuroCup season?
I mean, personally, I would like to help this club to grow, and I want to grow with the club. Obviously, winning can be the answer that everybody can tell you. Everybody wanna win, but we wanna really compete. I would like that. We have to become a very consistent club and an organization at EuroCup, obviously in LKL, but also at the EuroCup level.
Coach, how is Garrison Brooks doing after the timeout sign during the play?
I mean, it was a funny situation. He was, in that moment in trouble, and he just anchored and was related to his past, and his past was calling timeout. We laugh on that, and we go on.
So your thoughts before the first game in EuroCup?
Yeah, super excited for our team. It's been a long preseason for us. I think we're finally kind of coming together. So it's going to be a really good test for us.
After the first win in LKL, was it less pressure for you, for the team to get started?
Yeah, I wouldn't say less pressure. Like for every team, that first game jitters is kind of out the way for us now. But no, now we gotta, move on. It was a good win for us. A good way to start the season, though.
Anthony, a bit time had passed since you joined here. How you feel in Vilnius and Wolves organization?
Yeah, feel really good. Probably kind of getting acclimated with the city a little bit. I found myself doing a lot of just walking around the city, just trying to, just get the vibe of the city. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Obviously, the club is, a very, very good club, very professional club. So I'm really enjoying it so far.
There's pretty big rivalry for two teams from Vilnius. Have you heard about that? Are you preparing for this?
That's all I hear about. Everywhere I walk around, I see some type of Rita stickers or something. So, but we got a long time again before we play them. So, we got to take it one game at a time.
What goals do you set for the EuroCup season?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to set goals. Obviously, we haven't started the season yet, but obviously we want to go as far as possible. I think this team has a lot of depth to be able to go as far as we can win it all. I mean, I feel like we have that type of firepower with the players and the coaches. So I think we have a good opportunity to do something special for the club.
And what are your personal goals for this year overall?
My personal goals is just to win as much as possible. My 3 years in Greece, I had great years individually, but I never went as far as the first round in the playoffs. So that's huge for me, is to be able to be known as a winner where I'm at. So that's huge for me to come into a club, especially a club that's new and doesn't have too much history. So it's important to come in and try to go as far as I can LKL and EuroCup.
Wolves built this team around you and Andrew. How do you feel with him on the court? What connection do you feel? What can you say about Andrew?
Yeah, man, he's a worker. He's a worker. It's been super cool for me to be around him and just see his work ethic, see how he approaches every day, how he approaches the game. It's helped me tremendously. And it's always good just to pick his brain. Obviously, he's been around a little bit longer than I am, but super excited for us. Not only us, but our whole team. But I think me and him can really do some real damage in not only LKL but EuroCup as well.
You're having an amazing start. Very good numbers in the preseason. 30 PR in the last game. How can you explain that?
Just making plays. I feel like that's when Coach asked me what he thought I can bring to the team. I think I told him I can make plays whenever maybe even some plays you can't really see. So that's what I try to do, scoring and also just getting my teammates involved and just keeping the game simple. And at the end of the day, just trying to enjoy it.
Can we expect the same leadership from you in the EuroCup?
For sure. That's been also one of my biggest goals, is trying to just have my voice heard upon this team. Obviously, we got a bunch of guys. I'm kind of looked at as the younger guy, but I think my teammates kind of respect my voice, and I'm trying to get better and better with that.
Can you talk about Jeffrey Taylor, maybe what an inspiration is for this team, and he's played in Real Madrid for so many years and in the NBA, of course?
Yeah, the OG. It's so cool to see how he approaches it as well. Obviously, I always talk to him about him just being such a top-tier player, just been playing on the highest level, one of the highest levels. And for him to come in and still work every day, use his voice as leadership, and also help younger guys as well, it's been super cool. So yeah, man, just our whole vibe of our team, man. We got a bunch of younger guys, but also older guys that's also played at high levels. So it's been cool to see that older guys kind of really take advantage and use their leadership to really help the team.
Does Jeffrey still has some gas in the tank?
Oh yeah, you see it. I don't know what he had. I think he had 18 the other day. He looked like he barely broke a sweat. He missed the lob of mine, but we gonna get it together.
LKL pirmą pergalę gal nuėmė šiek tiek tą įtampą nuo jūsų pečių?
Tai tikrai laukime to sezono pradžios, pasiruošimas buvo gan ilgokas, vis tiek visi norime normalių rungtynių, norime įeiti į tą ritmą, kur bus 2 rungtynės per savaitę, tai smagu, kad tai jau ateina, ruošimės varžovų iš Turkijos, padarėme savo namų darbus, šiandien užtvirtinsime ir busim pasiruošę rytoj kovai.
Pastarąjį kartą Europos taurėje matėm prieš 4 metus, kaip palygintum tą Mareką, kuris dabar ateina Europos taurėje ir prieš tai buvusi.
Manau, sunku palyginti, tikrai patirties padaugėjo, manau, sustiprėjau ir fiziškai, ir psichologiškai. Sunku tą pasakyti, manau, tiesiog bus lengviau ir man pačiam tai pamatyti rytoj ir per šį ateinantį sezoną ir jums iš šono bus lengviau pasakyti tą nuomonę, nei klaus manęs.
Kaip mūsų komanda šį bendrai atrodo per visą tą pasirašymą, pat ir pirmą LKL mačą?
Tikrai atrodom gerai, manau, mano nuomonė, bet manau po mėnesio sakysiu, kad tuo metu, būtent šiemet neatrodėm taip gerai, kaip galvojau. Tai manau, mums reikia dar laiko, mums reikia laiko pajaus viens kitą, mums reikia laiko susižaisti, viens kitą perprasti iki galo. Tai yra procesas, tai yra maratonas, ne sprintas ir manau, mes esam geram kelyje.
Kuo iš tavo galbūt karjeroje tu būsi treneriu Magro labiausiai išsiskiria, ką pajutai per tuos kelis mėnesius?
Labai iškalbingas treneris, tai yra toks miksas emocionalaus trenerio ir to, kuris tave palaiko. Sunku kol kas dar pasakyti, kadangi tik trenerių žinom virš mėnesio šiek tiek, tai nenoriu nieko prie kalbėti ir kol kas atrodo kaip puikus vyrukas, tas yra svarbiausia.
Aišku, planuojami tie lyderiai Andriksas su Kovanu, kaip pačiam kaip centrui sekasi su jais susižaisti, matyti, kaip jie atrodo.
Dar ieškome to puikaus bendro ryšio, bet treniruotės jau su kiekvieną dieną tai gerėja ir man tikrai kaip dideliu yra smagu su tokiais gynėjais žaisti, kadangi kartais tiesiog reikės pagauti kamuolį ir užsibaigti iš pakrepšio.
Kokios atmosferos tikėsi galbūt čia arenoje viso sezono metu?
Sunku pasakyti, kiek žinau, vis tiek tai yra naujas klubas. Neturime didelės savo fanų bazės, bet tikiuosi, kad sezono eigoje žmonės ateis, galbūt nepalaikyti mūsų, bet bent jau pažiūrėti krepšinio, kadangi žaisime Europos taurėje ir atvažiuos tikrai gerų komandų su įspūdingom sudėtim, tai bent jau tie žmonės, kurie mėgsta pažiūrėti krepšinį, galbūt ateis ir su laiku galbūt galėsim pakeisti jų nuomonės.
Kalbant apie atmosferą, žaidžiu Žalgirį, dabar Wolves, kaip manai ryto Panaikas tave pirmose rungtynėse?
Tai jau ne pirmą kartą gavau tokį klausimą, manau pasitiks šiltai ir matysim.